They're in the gate. And they're off. Even start. Buku toward the inside without cause and High Fashion Kate. Those three race out for the lead. And from the extreme outside post, Erilyn is there. And Luz Divina's up close as well. Bias for the first time. And High Fashion Kate is the leader. Luz Divina tugs up. Grabs second. Right there on the outside into that first turn. Buku toward the inside tucked away. In the meanwhile, Dash of Lemon bolted on that first turn and is now last. The leader is High Fashion Kate. It's a short lead. Right there is Luz Divina in second. Buku's racing third. Erilyn comes away fourth without causes. Now fifth. Moshine sixth. Paces 2 cents. Racing in seventh. Badia's on the move from eighth. She is invincible. Is ninth. Dash of Lemon is 10th. Spirit in the Mist toward the inside 11th. And weighted average is the last of the 12. Pretty tight pack though. Behind a sharp first fraction in 23 seconds flat. Just outside of 4 furlongs to go. High Fashion Kate, the leader, heading for the far turn. Luz Divina's right there second. Buku tucked away toward the inside, just a length and a half behind. Erilyn, 3 wide, far turn 2. Without cause, racing fifth, given more rain. Moshine's under pressure, paces 2 cents. Badia, followed by She is Invincible. Weighted averages, as for speed, 10 lengths behind as they come for the top of the stretch, where High Fashion Kate tries to cut the corner. Luz Divina's right there. Buku pops outside for a try. Without cause, coming down the center, racing for the mid-stretch marker. Here's Buku. Buku has collared Luz Divina and races right on by. Buku kicking away late. Luz Divina left behind in second to Buku, who scores a perfect trip to win it by 4 in the end. Luz Divina second, tight for third among Moshine, Badia, and She is Invincible. They're in the gate, and they're off. Awkward start for the big Banshee. Good start for Take Charge Babe, who's down inside looking for the lead. Right there to his Art Queen. So too Lady of Devon is up close and on this pace as well. And Wampus Kinton makes it 4 across the track. Quirkage Free backs off to be 5th. And then it's Bikini Bottom racing 6th. Sweet Mimi's on the move. A decisive move right up the rail. Up into 4th and right in behind the leaders as they move down the backstretch run. At the back, the big Banshee and the early trailer is Backwoods Barbie. And here is Sweet Mimi. Sweet Mimi was about 6 lengths behind earlier, but is in front by the time they hit the far turn. And Take Charge Babe moves with her. These two go head-to-head. Lady of Devon keeping pace, far outside third. Wampus Kitten under pressure while fourth. Quirkage Fee right there in behind the leaders, and so too is Bikini Bottom. They come for the top of the stretch, and Sweet Mimi down inside turns for home. Take Charge Babe right alongside. Sweet Mimi digs in, opens up half a length. Take Charge Babe not backing down and is re-rallying. These two, 1 furlong to go. Sweet Mimi trying to fend off Take Charge Babe. Take Charge Babe is roused to the lead. Take Charge Babe in front. Sweet Mimi back to second. Take Charge Babe got it. Sweet Mimi settles for second. Art Queen third. Bikini Bottom fourth. And they're off. Good start, B-Sud. B-Sud, good start indeed, right to the front. Escapologist comes on. Junior's Gift down toward the inside, and so too Route Runner, but everybody's chasing B-Sud to that first turn, crossing and clear, and leading the way. In between comes Escapologist, poking up to put some pressure on now. Here's Escapologist to go head-to-head with B-Sud. These two hook up. They've opened up 2.5. Route Runner's back in third. Junior's Gift toward the inside fourth. 2 lengths back. Westland comes away fifth. And Bright Spark is at the back. Turning to the backstretch run, Escapologist has now taken over the lead and tugs at Julian Leperoux. They open up to lead by half a length, and with that, B-Sud tries to back off with 5 furlongs to go. And Route Runner comes on from their outside as they all try and slow down the pace. Junior's Gift is coasting along fourth and toward the rail. 3 back to Westland. Bright Spark making some progress from the back as they head for the far turn. B-Sud comes on once again on the inside of Escapologist. These two head and head to the far turn. Escapologist standing firm on that lead so far. B-Sud giving a nudge to keep up with Escapologist. They round the far turn together. Route Runner is right there, third outside. Junior's Gift is given more rain, fourth and toward the rail. Westland goes wide. Bright Spark goes to the inside. They come for the top of the stretch. Escapologist trying to shake off B-Sud. Escapologist off the turn in front. B-Sud set down for the drive now. Junior's Gift trying to come on through. On the far outside, it's Route Runner. There's one furlong to go. B-Sud has given way. Escapologist now has to deal with Junior's Gift with a 16th to catch him. Escapologist digging in. Junior's Gift trying to get by. Escapologist wire to wire. Beating Junior's Gift in the end. It's tight for third among B-Sud, Bright Spark, and Route Runner. And they're off. And the Princess Says breaks out on top. So too does Anjo, and so too does So Mischie. And Weather Map is punched through toward the inside to join the leaders as well. So down the back stretch, the Princess Says short lead. A tight spot down inside for Weather Map, but she races up to grab second Anjo. Now third, Evie's Encore's in the move to fourth. So far outside in fifth. Shawgirl's now sixth. And then it's going to town in the clear, while seventh, English Charms in eighth. Lady Free Will's at the back in ninth. Far turn run. Weather Map comes on through to press the Princess Says. These two knocking heads round the far turn. Contested quarter, 21-4. Weather Map on the inside. The Princess Says keeping pace. They round the far turn together. 3 lengths back to Anjo racing third. So is outside fourth, Evie's Encore fifth, going to town, farther back, Lady Free Will. They're off the turn, the battle continues. Weather Map, but the Princess Says, a deadlock past the eighth pole. Weather Map roused to a narrow lead. The Princess Says wanders outside, and it is Weather Map getting away late. Weather Map now by a length and a half. The Princess Says fought well, but is back to second. Second to Weather Map, who scores by 2.5. The Princess Says was second. Anjo finished third. Evie's Encore and So They're in the gate. And they're off. You Ain't Poppin', good start. Furious Anger is there too. Short stops away sharply on the outside as well. Up the back stretch they go. Furious Anger up for a short lead, but Shortstop is right there and pressing for that lead too. You Ain't Poppin' comes off the rail to track them from third. Bearings is racing fourth. Perfect Upstart advancing inside fifth. Ben Franklin is at the back, but only 4 lengths off the lead. They head for the far turn. Furious Anger's short lead with a half mile to go. Shortstop continues to stick right with that one. Their opening quarter in 22 and 3/5 seconds round the far turn. Furious Anger and Shortstop. You Ain't Poppin' revving up 3 wide on the outside and coming on now. And Perfect Upstart is just in behind them fourth. Ben Franklin starting to wind up from fifth as Bearings tails off to the back. They come to the top of the stretch. Furious Anger, Shortstop, shoulder to shoulder off the turn. You Ain't Poppin' is right there. Perfect Upstart in behind. And down the center for Ben Franklin. 1 furlong to go. Furious Anger's determined down inside. Back in front, Shortstop trying to get by. And down the center, You Ain't Poppin' is coming on strongly. They're down to the final 50 yards. Here comes You Ain't Poppin', short lead. You Ain't Poppin' got it. Up in time, just up over Shortstop, and then it was Furious Anger and Ben Franklin. They're in the gate, and they're off. Gray's Fable awkward coming out of there. Two Birds was in tight suit after the start. Down inside a Credit is bounced out near the top. And here comes Vintage Print. Gray's Fable is there too. And Cellist is right up and in the mix as well. And dropping G's from the far outside. So Bias the first time. A Credit down inside up for an narrow lead. Cellist with some pressure though. These two go 1-2. And Vintage Print is right there too. On the far outside in third. Native Thunder tucks in toward the inside fourth. Gray's Fable right there in the thick of it. Fifth and only 4 lengths off the lead. Break it 2 lengths back to Drop in G's, who's out in 6th. Street Ready racing in 7th. War Campaign is 8th. Two Birds down inside 9th, and it's 5 lengths back to Britain's Kitten the trailer. The opening quarter goes in 23 seconds flat, so down the backstretch run. A Credit short lead prompted by Cellist, and these two are 1-2, and they've opened up by 2.5. Vintage Print backed off for that backstretch run, is tracking them from third. Gray's Fable tucked away toward the inside fourth. Here's Street Ready revving up on the outside fifth. 3 wide and moving up. Farther back in the field, it's Drop in G's War Campaign is there. Two birds going the wrong way. Native Thunder, Britain's Kitten at the back. Round the far turn. A Credit and Cellist still 1-2. Gray's Fable set to strike right there in behind, saving ground for the run to the quarter pole. Vintage Print is there. Street Ready, Fan 4-5 wide. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. A Credit kicks away. Opens up by 2, but Gray's Fable comes off the rail now. 2 lengths to make up and 1 furlong to do it. A Credit trying to tough it out. Gray's Fable fully extended. Still 2 lengths behind. A Credit keeps on going. Gray's Fable chasing A Credit all the way to the wire. A Credit by 2 in the end. Gray's Fable second. Cellist was third. Britain's Kitten fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Good start for Dennington. So to Oscar Eclipse down inside. Manchata is up close. Big Data from the far outside tries to tuck in behind. Slip Mahoney holds his spot down toward the rail. And Shrillsby is going to back off to trail the field in the early stages. 1 circuit to go. Manchata and Oscar Eclipse will share the lead to the first turn. On the outside, it's Oscar Eclipse. At the inside, Manchata. A break of a length and a half back to Slip Mahoney and Big Data. They're together third and fourth. And another 3 from there to Dennington and Shrillsby. They're together at the back and about 5 lengths off the lead in fifth and sixth. So they move to the backstretch run, and Oscar Eclipse and Manchata share the lead together. Their opening quarter was 23 and 3/5 seconds. They're heading down the backstretch run. Big Data's tracking them while in the clear, inching forward to a clear third now. Slip Mahoney is back into fourth. Dennington's advancing toward the inside, fifth and only 3 lengths off the lead. And Shrillsby's at the back, but it's a tight pack. Many chances with a half mile to go. Oscar Eclipse, short lead. Manchata pushed on for more. Big Data looms 3 wide. Big Data saunters up to challenge these top 2. Slip Mahoney is sent up in between, and Shrillsby's winding up with a wide sweeping move, and Dennington is waiting in behind horses. 4 lengths behind there as they round the far turn. Big Data grabs the lead right outside the quarter pole. Big Data's in front as they head for home. Oscar Eclipse tries to respond to that challenge. Slip Mahoney is switched out, and Dennington's coming with a run too. They're in the stretch now. Big Data, narrow lead. Fighting on is Oscar Eclipse. Slip Mahoney's not backing down. Dennington fourth, final 16th coming. Big Data fully extended 2 lengths. Slip Mahoney's coming with a final try. Here comes Slip Mahoney after Big Data. Slip Mahoney got there. Running down Big Data right on the wire. Oscar Eclipse was third, and it was either Dennington or Manchata. They're in the gate. And they're off. Good start for Bouncer, who bounces right out on top. Ever So Mischievous with a good start as well, stalking second early. And down inside is Bourbon Bash. Mount Up is tugging at the rider. Up into fourth now, third in the outside, determinedly in between them. And at the back early is Loyal Company. Down the backstretch run, and it's Bouncer in front, prompted by Ever So Mischievous. There's 5 furlongs to go. They're opening quarter together in 22 and 3. Bouncers in front, Ever So Mischievous pressing this pace. These two, 1, 2, 4 furlongs to go. Behind them is Bourbon Bash inside, Mount Up outside. They're together third and fourth. Farther back in the field, Loyal Company started to muster up a rally outside of Determinedly. So round the far turn, 3 furlongs from the wire now. Bouncer trying to ward off Ever So Mischievous on the outside. And Mount Up is there. Bourbon Bash set to strike in behind. Loyal Company, 4 wide sweep there. They're off the turn, and Ever So Mischievous grabs the lead right off the turn. Bouncer fights back toward the rail. Bourbon Bash is switched out, coming with a late run. Mount Up determinedly, and Loyal Customer 1 furlong to go. And it's Ever So Mischievous who dashes away. Bourbon Bash fully extended, determinedly up into third, down to the wire. Ever So Mischievous scores by 2.5 in the end, and Bourbon Bash was second. Tight for third there, Loyal Company or Determinedly. They're in the gate, and they're off. And Poblano was bounced around like a pinball coming out of there. Kera from the far outside races for the lead. She's looking lucky down inside, comes up on through two, and these two hit the first turn together. She's looking lucky, steps out to lead. Kera is racing second. Taxed toward the inside, up close in third. Fun and feisty fourth. Poblano very keyed up and behind horses while fifth. Champagne Calling sixth, and Sabra Tough is at the back. The opening quarter goes in 24 seconds flat. They turn to the backstretch run, and She's Looking Lucky, cruising along on the lead. Kera, no pressure to go, buys a stalking second. Text is coasting along inside while third. Fun and feisty fourth. Poblano divides those two, comes up on through. Now fifth within 3 lengths of the lead. Still a little keyed up is she. Champagne Calling is wide in the track, and Sabra Tough is trailing. Tight pack though, just 3 lengths from top to bottom. They're on the far turn. She's Looking Lucky, still the leader. Kera still second. Tax still third. Poblano sent on for more speed. Fourth, 2.5 lengths behind. There's 3 furlongs to go now. And it's still She's Looking Lucky the leader. Kera continues to track purposefully second, 1/2 length behind now. Tax is under pressure back in third. Poblano's under pressure fourth. They're off the turn. Kera cut loose on the outside, and she sweeps to the lead. Kera, just like that, in front by 3. She's Looking Lucky, grudgingly giving way. Tax is third outside. Sabra Tough is fourth. No doubt about first. It's Kera in a romp. Wins by 6 lengths in the end and was geared down doing so. She's Looking Lucky was second. Tax third. Sabra Tough fourth. They're in the gate, and they're off. And Twice as Sweet with a sharp start, and so too far outside Alexa Lou with some good speed too. And down toward the inside, it's BG Warrior racing up and after that lead. Nora G comes on, and there too is Lady Rattler as they sort themselves out. And it is Nora G in front. Twice as Sweet and BG Warrior punching through toward the rail. Nora G backs off them. And so it's BG Warrior and Twice as Sweet knocking heads down the backstretch. Nora G on the outside third. Lady Rattler keyed up down inside fourth. Alexa Lou comes out of there in fifth. Santa Fe Gold wide of the track 6. Metaphysical 7th. Flamal's racing in 8th by 9. And Yesternight is last round the far turn, 12 lengths off the lead. 3 furlongs from the wire. The quarter was 22 and 1/5 seconds. Twice as Sweet grabs a narrow lead heading for the quarter pole. BG Warrior working harder to keep up. Nora G's right there. So too Lady Rattler. And Metaphysical with a move on the far turn right into contention and coming down the center now. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. They're swarming in on Twice as Sweet. In the meantime, Yesternight, so far behind earlier, is weaving through the pack with a blitz late. But Lady Rattler got the jump. Metaphysical second. Yesternight now third. Lady Rattler by 3 to the wire. Lady Rattler, 23-1. And a pumped-up Jesus Castanon in the irons over Metaphysical. Yesternight from nowhere to grab third farther. And they're in the gate. And they're off. And Shoplifter toward the inside. Donnie is there. Amber Cascade is up close. So to her ladyship, Bruda Boyne with some speed as well. But Shoplifter, that inside post, cuts the corner and holds the lead right up against the rail. Bruna Boyne up to prompt the pace from second. Call again comes on to grab third down inside. Her ladyship, 3 wide first turn racing in fourth. Amber Cascade a bit tight there while fifth. Donnie moves up from 6th. Forever After All 7th. Let's Duet is 8th. And then it's Lexa in 9th. And at the back is Chiquita Mosca, who's 10 lengths off the lead after an opening quarter in just 24 and 2. It's a modest pace with 5 furlongs to go. And it's Shoplifter the leader with no pressure from Bruna Boyne in second. Call Again is tucked away in behind them third, coasting along, drafting in behind Shoplifter while third. Her ladyship is in the clear fourth. Amber Cascade fifth. Donnie Forever After All. Let's Duet. Lexa Chiquita Mosca's at the back. Far turn run. Shoplifter's short lead. Bruna Boyne with more serious pressure now. Bruna Boyne on the outside grabs the lead right there at the 3/8 pole. And Her Ladyship is revving up 3 wide. And here comes Amber Cascade coming on 4 wide. Colligan's in some traffic. 5th, but only 3 lengths off the lead with a quarter mile to go. And farther back, Forever After All cut the corner nicely. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. Bruna Boyne strikes the front outside the 8th pole. Amber Cascade to the attack. Shoplifter down inside with Forever After All. Colligan giving way. Final 16th, Bruna Boyne finishing strong. And she opens up to the wire. It will be Bruna Boyne to score by 3. Amber Cascade second. Tight for third there. Let's Duet or Her Ladyship.